Sure. Okay, well, my name is Gigi, and I'm a sex writer for Thrillist. I started a sex blog when I was in college that I just sort of overshared all of my Tinder dates on. And a girl from Elite Daily followed my blog and then asked if I wanted a job there. And at the time, it was just a really small company. There were like 20 of us. And it grew really fast. And I started writing about sex primarily because I thought that an honest and raw voice was not really present on the market. It was just your regular cosmopolitans, and it was sort of whitewashed, and a lot of it was aimed for men. And I thought that there needed to be like real, legitimate women's issues that were discussed in a way that people could understand. So that was my focus. And then in August, I moved over to Thrillist, where I'm heading up most of the sex and dating content there as well. And I do a podcast with my domestic partner where we talk about our relationship. So it's just a lot of sex and relationship stuff.
When I had a look, I was very impressed with the sort of just the level and the variety of topics that you looked into. How does doing the podcast with your current partner? How does that affect your relationship? Does he have an issue with you discussing it online with anybody that can tune in?
I think that I have an unusual situation in that like I'm dating the raddest dude ever. He just is really understanding. He's really cool about it. I was writing on my own little blog when he and I got together, but I wasn't doing anything major. I wasn't even working at Elite Daily yet. So we've been together a really long time. I think he's sort of seen the evolution of my career, which I think is partially responsible for why he's so cool with everything. But he's really awesome. And he's cool with I do a lot of op-ed experiments with new sex toys, and I try all kinds of weird shit, and he's always down to do it. I'm not allowed to use his name. So that's one thing. But he'll do them, and he'll let me write about him in like this is my boyfriend and I tried this thing, or my partner and I tried this thing. And he's cool. He's fine with it. He doesn't love when I call myself a slut, but it's fine. And on our podcast, it was his idea in the first place, and we have a really open and honest relationship. And I think that being with somebody who understands me and who is really open with me and who is really unconditionally supportive has actually been really good for my writing, because I know that he's always going to be there and is never going to judge me or be upset about anything I write. So it's great.